August 2012, 6 Illahee educators from Federal Way Public Schools in the state of Washington aligned with the Office of Family and Community Partnership to create a home visit pilot.
Well, our intentions behind this home visit really are to learn and to listen, and our objective is not to normally do what we do, which is teach and inform and give information. This time we get to just be the learners, and we get to be the students of our families. So
the pilot was designed to show how insights into students' and families' strengths enhance the instructional effectiveness of educators. The program evolved from some of the groundbreaking research done by Dr. Marjorie Ginsburg.
When you sit at someone's kitchen table, when you sit in a living room, and when you see how people are constructing a life and are finding ways to support their students, often with limited resources, it's really quite humbling.
Therese Moore was instrumental in raising funds and defining the goals of the pilot.
She really is looking at this as a pilot that she's hoping will grow. It had to come from the schools. I've been waiting for teachers to want to do this because we can't tell teachers to do this. So she really is very excited about what this could mean for our communities.
The planning group included Therese Moore, Jerry Warren, Pacomius Schmidt, Shannon Marino, Angela Williamson, Anita Bogan, Rebecca Nilsson, and Julia Zigarelli.
Well, I think it's a good segue to start talking about why, sort of our statement of purpose and our vision, which is kind of what we hope to be able to use when we call families and say, this is why we're coming. We have drafted something, but first we thought it would be useful for each of us to reflect on our own practice. And when we're thinking about home visits, what's your goal?
It is about relationships. And as an instructional coach, I think instruction in isolation does nothing for a kid. I think you have to partner that with relationships.
And so what really motivates me and continues to do that is when I hear kids tell me, parents tell me, thank you for what you've done, because let me tell you, they are doing just fine. And it's because of the work that you've done.
Also, it is about developing ideas about how you can integrate what you learn into your classroom. And I have a lot of questions about that.
When you're seeing how am I unique, you start to understand or recognize that someone's going to learn something about your culture just by talking through it with you.
Once the teachers completed a planning and orientation session, they selected 12 families and arranged visits to their homes.
For me, it's been an education myself because I grew up overseas, because I'm not originally from here, I'm originally from Panama, so education over there is very different from here. So to me, just for her going to college is a totally new experience.
Because my grandparents from Panama come to visit, we always speak Spanish too, or we'll talk on the phone in Spanish.
Because we get, how's school? Boring. Did anything happen? No.
So you've established that rapport there.
Right.
And like I said, having that one-on-one relationship with that teacher, even if it's for a year or half a year or however long.
After the visits, we asked the teachers to reflect on their experience because part of the goal of the pilot was to connect their insights to professional practice.
And so this experience built a bridge, I think, for the kids especially. It was fascinating to see the kids kind of almost ping pong, watching someone from their school and then a parent having a discussion about school, and it was just so enlightening to see the kid.
It's created a very clear link between home and school. And it's clear to me that the students see everything in a light that almost like we're all family now.
I'm constantly looking at students now and saying, oh, wow, wouldn't it be cool to go to your house, and just for different reasons.
We had a mom, who had always wanted to join the PTA, but her older kids had said, no, Mom, no, we don't want you at school, we don't want you, whatever. And to actually have the conversation that, don't listen to your child. We want you, we need your input and your help. And it's a powerful thing for you to be present and involved. And And so I think it seemed that she took that to heart.
We invited the parents and children to express their opinions after the home visits.
It's like really cool. It's sort of like a conference, but at home, so you feel a little bit more comfortable.
It will probably bring the teacher and the child closer. In the event that, you know, anything happens in the future, I think it's going to open them up to feel more comfortable talking to them and being able to communicate. So I think it's really a big bond.
Actually, on a kind of a side note, what I was really watching him when the teachers walked into the house was there was a little pride. He was kind of, you know, neat. These are my teachers, and that was kind of neat to see that in his face. But it's also neat because they're part of the community. We're a part of the community.
You're not just a name on an email.
Right.
You're actually a face and a personality, and you actually have feelings, and you're able to teach the kids and stuff like that. So yeah, that's definitely different than just having a piece of paper come home.
The teachers also found that the home visits impacted their teaching style and their motivation.
And I think having an opportunity like this would reduce the time to get to that point where you're invested and connected, and that's helps them buy in. And it certainly motivates me to, okay, how can I help this child?
And think about new ways to address or instruct or talk with a student, I think is really valuable. And I'm really excited about this opportunity to even continue this for the rest of the year.
The thought of what else can I do? What more can I do to kind of accelerate that connection?
Did this pilot plant the seed of innovation for improving and adjusting professional practice? We believe it did.